If you guys are looking to buy or sell your Rocket League items for money, then make sure to head to the first link in the description. You can buy absolutely any item that you want, and have now also included item bundles to save you guys even more money and save more from your purchase with code JAKRS at checkout. If you guys want to win a heat wave, then all you've got to do is subscribe to the channel, turn on my post notifications, drop a like on today's video, and leave a comment with your details down below and also why you want to win the giveaway. What's going on, guys? I am JAKRS and welcome back to another Rocket League video on the channel, and today I'm marking the return to best trades of the week. It's such an awesome series on the channel, and I think this is about episode 7. It might even be more than that. We've done a lot of episodes of best trades of the week. Last week I didn't make an episode because there was lots of new things to do, like the new trade ups and also double painted drop weekend that I wanted to jump in on. And yeah, it's been so sick. I've been watching RLCS, got an awesome drop. Make sure to head over to my last video if you didn't see what I got as a drop. Before we start today's video, I'd like to say if you want to buy a gaming chair, make sure to check out GTOMEGA in the description of today's video. But best trades of the week is a series where together we take a look at some of the best trades that I do during the week. And if you want to trade with me, then make sure to just drop your PSN gamer tag down in the comments of today's video, and I'll look through all of those and drop you guys invites to trade, and maybe the trade that I do with you might be featured in the next episode of best trades of the week. But yeah, it's literally a compilation trading montage of the best trades that I do throughout the week, and hopefully all the trades I do in each episode helps you guys to actually trade yourself and buy and sell items like I do in today's episode to make a lot of profit and build your inventory. And yeah, thank you for all the support on the channel recently, but let's get straight into best trades of the week, of this week. I think it's about week 7, so let's get straight into it. So guys, the first trade of today's episode is for a pair of white zombies. This is quite a big and also rich trade. I'd like to throw in a bit of smaller trades and also rich trades in this series to show you guys how not only people with small inventories but also big inventories can sell and buy items to make a lot of profit. I decided to pick up these pair of white zombies. I think they're player's choice, which makes their value a little bit lower, but not too much. People that only want the wheel and don't really care about the crate that they're from will still buy them no matter what they are, if they're player's choice or CC4. So I picked these up for 135 keys. This first trade here is a very trustworthy trade. I did 50 keys with the white zombies, so this guy was putting a lot of trust in me, and then I've cut this into 2 clips. There's also a pair of certified white zombies. I think they're acrobat. They're not the best certification, but it's still a certified white zombie and makes them even more rare, and so people might be tempted to pay a bit more for them. And if I can find somebody that's willing to buy these, not only because they are white zombies, but they don't really care about the fact that they're player's choice, they'll still pay quite a high amount for them. And they've actually been going up quite a lot. The white zombies have gone up from about 120 keys all the way to about 160, and I was buying these wheels as they were rising, and this guy was willing to sell them 4 keys but for a lower amount, so I decided to take this deal. And then I managed to go and sell them on quite soon for a better trade, which you'll see in the next trade of this. Well, that was the first 2 trades down. We did 50 keys with the zombies and then another 50 keys. But then now it's time to do 35 keys. The last final payment I had to give to him to give him a full 135 keys. But these wheels, as I said, have been rising, so I have made a bit of profit as time has gone past. And I'm very happy that they have been rising, but I feel like they might stop at about 170. The reason for this is because the PS4 market, for some reason, is literally the same as the PC market, but a bit behind in time. So when the PC market, it has a price, that means like a future forecast for the PS4 prices. So they've actually started to go down on PC, so I feel like they might also go down on PS4. So I might sell them quite soon, and you'll see what I sold them for in the next trade. So this offer for my white zombies I actually got quite quickly. As you guys know, I'm always on different live streams. I like to watch a lot of Rocket League content, especially live streams. So I go onto different channels, and if you are a streamer, make sure to just comment your name in the comment section, and I'll make sure to head over to your channel if you are live. And so I was in this live stream and the guy gave me a really great offer, as you saw in that first trade there, 50 keys with a Spectre and also a White Octane. The White Octane right now has gone up in value from about 20 keys all the way to about, it stopped at about 35 keys. The Spectre, all mysteries for some reason have gone up in value. I think the Spectre's at about 5 keys. So this already is about 40 keys worth of value. And then he also gave me not only the 50 keys in the first trade, but another 100 keys. So that is 150. So 150 keys plus the 40 worth of items, but I actually actually go on and sell these items for more than what you guys think I can, and so this offer is actually even more. But for the time being, these items are worth about 190, which is a really good deal, seeing as we only paid 135. This is already a 55 key profit, which is really good to invest in white zombies at the moment. I've been buying and selling these wheels quite a lot to turn over a lot of profit, since they are going up in value, and people are determined to pay quite a lot for them. And so yeah, I really do not mind buying them and selling them on. And they've been one of my favourite wheels for quite a long time, quite a classic wheel. But here's the last trade here, me selling them on for the last 50 keys. So this in total is 150 keys with the add of the different items. The last trade that we did is improved even more, because the white octane that we got from selling on the white zombies, we actually sold right here for 40 keys. And now the white octane at the moment is worth 32 to 36. Some people do want to overpay for it, but some people get it for about 28. I managed to get this as part of an add to my offer, so I didn't technically pay for it. It was part of the offer, but this right here is increasing the offer that we got for our white zombies from 100, and I think we priced it at about 190. This puts it up to about 195 because we priced the white octane at about 35. So this is even higher of an offer for my white zombies, and is about we could say about 6 key overpay for this item, as we get the middle value at about 34. A great deal for this white octane. Crimson as well as white Dracos have been some items this week that have been going up in value. I had 3 pairs of Crimson Dracos, and so I needed to sell a few of them on, because as part of my set I needed to keep 1, but then I therefore needed to sell on 2 of the pairs, and I think this is a really good offer. This right here that the guy's putting up is not the actual offer I get. At the end of the trade, I actually pull a load of painted zombies. The top hat set that you see right here, that sells for about, I think it's about 6 to 8 keys, since it is a full set, and some people at one point did actually really like the top hat set. It was trending for a while. But with an add of some also other painted items and some new items that you can trade up to with a very rare boost, I feel like this is a solid, really good offer for these Crimson Dracos. Now, all of the painted zombies add up to about 50 keys worth of zombies, and I can easily sell these on, because zombies right now, as well as Dracos, are really popular as an item, and I know a load of people are collecting sets of them as well. I especially do have quite a lot of the painted zombies, so this will add towards a set that I could build and then sell on for even more. But he was adding items as I was just literally looking at the chat. He was adding more and more items, so I knew I could get this guy to add even more. He was adding a painted Animus, which I think is about 3 keys. This is about 53 already. The Ion and the Roadhog make it about 1 to 2 keys extra, so it's about 55 already. With the top hat set, puts it at about 60, maybe just a bit over that. But then we also get an add of a few painted discos, which I don't really like discos, to be honest, but I feel like they could actually sell, because the white discos have been going up quite a lot in value, so the other ones might follow them. And this guy at the end added these painted discos, so I feel like this offer could be over 65 keys worth of items for these Crimson Dracos, which is an insane offer. But they have actually been going up quite a lot, so they might actually reach that value, but at the moment they're just 50 keys, so this is a 15 key overpay for this item right here, and I think this is one of the best overpays we got during this week. Now, quite a similar trade to the first one that we did. We actually sold on another pair of white zombies, but I wanted to show once again how we sold white zombies on and made even more profit. I think I bought this pair for about 140. This offer with mysteries right here is worth about 170 keys. Well, these 20XX is about 20 keys each. That's already 60 plus 50 pure keys, and all the other mysteries and adds that he gave me is way over 160, maybe even 170 keys worth of value. Quite a quick trade here. This clip is actually really short, but I managed to buy the full Spiralis set like we sold on for 33 keys in the last episode. I managed to buy it for just 21 keys, so I feel like this is an easy 12 keys profit for an item that is actually extinct right now. 20XX is another item that's been going up in value a lot this week, as well as the white zombies, but I managed to pick up one for just a beta nugget with an add of 7 keys, so I feel like this is a great deal. On PS4, beta nugget is really hard to sell for 6 keys, so I feel like this is a 13 key deal for an item that's worth 21 keys. And now this trade right here is one that I didn't really know whether I should have done it, but I was really tempted to do it because of how cheap the price was. FSLs right now are an extinct item from the CC4 crate, and these right here are about 3 to 4 each. If we can sell them for 4 keys each, this is an 8 keys turnover for just paying 3 keys for these items because this guy wanted keys. Unfortunately, Hellfire has been dropping quite a lot in value this week, but I managed to sell this on quite quickly after doing this this trade, but I can't actually find the clip that I sold it for. I think I managed to get about 16 keys for it, but right now it's worth 13.5 to 15, so it has been going down quite a lot in value. But if we look closer into this trade, these forest green discos are worth 4 keys, and with an ad of 7 keys. Also, I think it was fidget spinners, but then I changed the offer to these discos with 8 keys because he didn't want the fidget spinners. I waited quite a while for this trade because I think he went somewhere and he had to come back quite after, but then he accepted the trade, so I was quite happy. And this is about, I think, about a 12 key deal for an item that's worth 15 keys, so an easy 3 keys worth of profit. We're down to our last 3 trades of today's episode, but they're just as good as the other ones. This labyrinth right here has one that's gone down in value, but then up again. I have no idea why mysteries keep going up and down on PlayStation 4, but this labyrinth is worth 2 to 3 keys, and at 1.2.5 to 3.5, but I think now it's at about 3 keys. And this deal right here, I know I can sell the purple animus on for 3 keys, maybe even 2 if I want to quick sell it, but this Cremulon as well is worth at least 1 key, and the striker breakout type S, some people actually do collect striker items, so I might actually be able to get 1 key from that also. So altogether, I feel like this is over a 5 key deal for a mystery, which doesn't sell too well since it is one that people like to have as their first mysteries, but people might not pay too much for it since it is quite cheap, as well as Biomass and Tora, some other cheap mysteries that people don't tend to buy a lot because they are quite hard to sell, harder than Spectre and other mysteries like that. But I honestly do feel like that trade right there deserves one of the places on best trades of the week this week. So what I've actually been doing with my profit that I make on these episodes right here of this series, best trades of the week, I tend to make about 50 keys worth of profit each week. Last week I think we made about like another 50 keys, maybe over 100 keys worth of profit in that episode. I can't really remember too much, but with the profit I make, I like to buy sets and build my inventory even more, and I managed to pick up this Tunica set which sells for about 14 keys for 8 keys, which is quite hard to sell, but I feel like it will add to my inventory. We are down to our last trade of today's episode. It's been a very long trading journey, but we've made loads of profit, so I don't honestly mind. This trade right here is probably one up there with some of the best trades that we've done this week. Pink's not one of the most popular colors on Rocket League, it's quite down there with burnt sienna and one of the lower colors, maybe saffron as well. Some people actually do like saffron, especially for Dracos, but this right here, the pink zombies are worth about 3 to 4 keys, and they sell for about 4, but I managed to get 5 keys for them. I was actually trying to collect a zombie set after getting all of those painted zombies for my Crimson Dracos, but I decided to sell them on instead for a bit more keys so I can buy some items that I might want. Maybe invest in a few more mysteries as they are rising quite quickly in value, but I decided to take this 5 key deal, and then I can probably go and buy on some other items. And I've now collected a lot of sets, so I'll show off my inventory quite soon on the channel. Thank you guys all for watching today's video. It's been an awesome journey of us trading, and we've gone from about 50 keys to about, I think it's over 200 keys, so it must be about 150 keys worth of profit this week. I can easily sell the items that I traded for in today's episode, and maybe that might be featured in the next episode, so stay tuned on the channel for that. But thank you guys all for watching. This is unfortunately the end of today's video. Make sure to once again drop your gamer tags in the comment section if you want to trade with me. But that's all I have to say for this video, so yeah, thank you guys all for watching. This is the end, and I'll catch all of you guys in the next one. Peace.